Hi, this is David with entry number 736, 37. I'm here in Aya once again. The camera's exposure's messed up, but over there's those large buildings being built. You can see there's about 10 or 12 of them over there being built. It's gonna be ridiculous. Today's the eve of New Year. There's a Humboldt there in the window. So everyone's pretty much gone. Who's getting gone? I'm just coming from what do you call it? Big train station, which is called Seoul Station here. It's kind of like Tokyo Station, except smaller and less impressive. It's just like Tokyo Station. They have the original building that was built in like 1910, and so that's kind of cool, but they don't really use it. I think it's a museum. Surprisingly, the shops were open. I guess they have to keep some areas open just because there's people here, for tourism and stuff, and unfortunately there's just got to be people who are willing to work on the holidays, just like the US. It's fascinating. The amount of construction that's going on here is just, in this particular area, it's just outstanding. Like, I would not have thought it possible. But it's crazy. Like, oh man, there's a whole other complex being built behind this one. Jeez. Okay, so anyway, it's a good day. Been thinking about things, I'll miss in Korea now that I'm pretty much set to go. And I'll miss a lot of the food. I'll miss bingsu, of course. Sorry about this noise. Just transitioning hands. I'll miss, a lot of things. And at the same time, not a lot of things. But one of the things I think I'll miss the most, and besides the food, so the food is obviously the number one. One of the things I think I'll miss the most is the absolutely ridiculous. This is going to sound very shallow, but the absolutely ridiculous amount of we'll just call them pretty girls here. And it's a very strange place for this. I would say that even back in my home city of Gangneung, which was very small, only about 100,000 people, the propensity or the average person, female gender, is, and their attractiveness is just something else. I gotta say, like, I've been in China, and unfortunately, China is China. So you're gonna get a lot of people and a lot of genetic diversity. But here I think the genetic pool is much tighter. It's very common to marry someone with the same last name as you here for various reasons, and I don't really know exactly why it is. Okay, let's just say, okay, for some parts, yes, you do know why there's more attractive women here, and that's because there's a lot of plastic surgery that's done. And so for a lot of women, it's not actually, they're not maybe naturally beautiful, but I've never been one to criticize or judge or prejudice against someone who chooses to get some plastic surgery done. It's not that big of a deal to me, but it is weird to see, just when you just walk around just how we're marking now. There's been about 20 people that have walked past me, and it's and also the thing is that they say like with resources and stuff, it changes the attractiveness of people, and when there's high resources, women have the power, and when there's low resources, it's men. And I guess right now it's kind of a high resource time period. But yeah, it's a fascinating thing. It's not like I don't want to say it like a complete horn dog or anything, but it is definitely like something that I'm very conscious of, being a, you know, 20 something year old male, and it's fascinating. You know, it's definitely not a bad thing, and you know, to some extent, you know, Singapore definitely has a certain amount of pretty women, but like I can't really say it enough, like to the degree that this country does it. No, not at all. But it's just something I've been thinking about, just in terms of things I'll miss, or things that won't be the same when I'm in Singapore. Right here's a Mark II GTI, which is pretty sweet, 88, 87, Navy. Anyway, I don't want to sound like I'm being like overly harsh or critical or what's the M word? I forgot the word. I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but it's just something that I notice, and it's not good or it's not bad. It's probably good, but it's just something that is definitely something I'm aware of. Anyway, the day's good. It's not super cold. It's in the high 30s, so it feels pretty decent. My hand is okay, and yeah, I'm just getting really excited about the prospect of my life moving forward, and not being stilted or jilted or whatever. Not jilted, but stilted. It's about time things kind of progress, and so I'm happy about that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye.